I'm starting the homework right now. All right, so I want to help you do your homework, but I'm not going to give you the answers. You're still going to have to work. I just want to help you get over some humps that y'all might have. All right, that's because I want to make this in under 10 minutes so YouTube won't kick me off. All right, so y'all have this shape. If you read the question, it says find the shaded area of each kitchen floor plan and the perimeter of each kitchen island. Well, we only learned about area today. This is a, I don't know, 4-step problem, but you can do it. It's really not too difficult. The first thing y'all need to do is find the area of the composite figure in the middle. Well, composite means it's composed or made up of two shapes. Well, look at this figure. There's two shapes. What two shapes do you see? Circle, or half of a circle, semicircle, and a rectangle. Well, we have to find the area. And remember, is this the inside? All right, so that's the area. How do you find the area of a rectangle? But I can give you the formula. Base times height. So you need to find the area of the rectangle. You got it? Well, now area of a semicircle, there's something you have to do. Y'all have to get the area of the full circle, and then you divide it by 2. Or you can do half pi r squared. Well, let me just go ahead and help you get that set up. There's some pieces that we need in order to complete this. All right, know that the formula is r squared. You might be asking yourself, well, where is r? I don't see radius. Well, we talked about radius being half of the diameter. If this is 6, if this over here is 6, and we know it's a rectangle, then we know this is 6. That's the diameter, though. We need to find the radius. Well, what's half of 6? 3. So we can use 3 for pi today because we're more worried about you knowing how to do this. So now you have pi r squared, or 3 times 3 squared. You always follow PEMDAS right here. So 3 squared is 9 times 3. The area of the full circle is 27. Well, what's area of half of the circle? Because all we have is half of the circle. I'm not going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. So you're going to take 27. You're going to find half of 27. So once you find half of 27, and remember odd numbers end in 0.5, you're going to put that in here. All right, you find the area of you do the base times the height. You're going to put that answer in here. And once you get that, you add them together. All right, so you add those together, and now you're going to find the area of everything. But you're not done. Not over. You have to find the area of that, add them together, and ta-da! You find the area of everything. Only dealing with the composite figure. Well, the question is asking for the shaded area. Remember, this part is going to be removed. But we have to find the area of the shaded area. And then we need to subtract out this island. All right, so this one is very basic. Numbers on your paper. It's 18 and 8. You find the area of the big rectangle. Once again, that's b times h. I'm not going to do your multiplication for you. So you got 18 times 8. You're going to get an answer. You're going to subtract it from the area of the composite figure. This answer that you get right here, after you add everything together, is going to go here. I'm not doing your work for you, just letting you know. So once you get the area of the big rectangle and you have the area of the composite figure, you'll subtract them and find the shaded area. Very simple. Once you're done, you can always send me a Facebook message to see if it's correct. It's the same exact thing. All right, moving on to kitchen option 2. It's the same process. Find the area of the composite figure in the middle. Well, we can start with the easy stuff. The easiest one that you know how to do is the area of a rectangle. Once again, base times height. Math for you, you can figure that out. You'll find that area, it's B times H. There's your B, there's your H. Area of the triangle. I will do this for you. I will give you the formula because it's going to be given to you anyways. All right, so you have half the base times height. Well, if you're going to call 3 the base, it's better not to do 1.5 times 4. You can do B times H first, 3 times 4, and then take half of that. It will be easier. So you can do that. It's half the B times H. Y'all will figure that answer out quickly. Add them together, and you will get the composite figure. All right, but once again, you're looking for the shaded. So you take the area of the big rectangle, which there's a 12 and a 12 on there, or square, rectangle, a square is a rectangle. So you'll do that. Y'all know what this is. Then you find the area of the composite figure. So whatever answer you got right here will go here. And then you subtract them, and you will have the shaded area. All right, continue on to number 30. I have to keep this under 10 minutes, so I'm going to go through this. Mr. Jones wants to install the new countertops on his 2 kitchen counters. The drawing below shows the dimensions. What is the least amount of material needed to cover the tops of what? Both kitchen counters. So this is a kitchen counter, and this is a kitchen counter. This one's easy. All you got to do is find the area. Remember, areas, and so it's all of this. Okay, I can't color it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? All right, so here, this is a composite figure. You can't just find the area. What is this shape called? Okay, exactly. It doesn't have a name. You have to break it down, break it down, break it down, just like they did in the video. There's 2 rectangles. It's okay to have 2 of the same shape, but you have to realize that something happens over here. We'll get to that in a minute. Well, anyway, so you know how to calculate the area of this, right? You have the full length, and you have the full width, or the full base, the full height, and you're good. You can calculate this. But don't just jump to conclusions. Remember what I said, whenever you can do something in 2 seconds, you're more than likely wrong. All right, so you can't go 8 times 3, 8 times 3, and think that you have the answer. That's not right. When you cut this off, you cut off some of this length. So in total, this thing was 8 feet. But you cut part of it off. This part is no longer part of the whole thing. So think about it. If this whole thing is 8, you cut off this part, which is 3. Just think, this is 3, so this is 3. This is 8, so this is 8. You no longer have 3 feet here. How many feet do you have left? I'm not going to answer that question for you. You can figure it out. This is 3. What is this? And that will help you get this area and get the correct answer. And last but not least, it's the easiest question. Okay, this is kind of not related to what we've been talking about, but it's related in a way, but it's not a composite figure, as you can see. It is about area. You have to read these problems. You can't just start solving them because you see a picture. Well, an architect designed a rectangular room with an area of 925 square feet. So this is the area, the inside. I'm going to do it pretty this time. All right. All right, so if that's the area, what is the width of the room if the length is 37 feet? Well, what do you know about area? They are giving you length. We know we can use the formula length times width. Well, if they gave you the length, and this equals area, and you don't know the width, 925, there's 2 ways you can figure out. You can plug all these in until you get 925, or this is multiplication to get an answer. We have a variable. We could do the opposite of multiplication to get the answer. I will go no further than that. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. The code word